Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my August TBR. So it is boiling hot, I have an iced coffee and oh my god, let's just get through this. We're all sweating, it's not fun. Anyway, I actually leave for college today. So some of you guys will remember that I've said in past TBRs that my reading would be dependent on whether I passed my exams last month, and then that would determine how much free time I had. So fortunately for me, I passed my exams in June, which means starting from Monday, which is July the 18th, I am back at college for 3.5 weeks doing preparation for my final exams, which are the most stressful and time-consuming ones yet. So that's really good in terms of my qualification, but it's not so good in terms of time to be able to read. So I've decided to try and read all of the books in August and then let myself slack a little bit on reading in September, October, start of November, because the exams will be in November. So August, let's just do this. Let's take in as much reading as I can. Following that, we're gonna have to take a step back. So first, starting off with the books I have to read this month. Actually, I should probably talk about last month. Let's not really talk about last month, but you will see many books have been carried forward. There are many I'm still trying to fit in. I have still got 12 days left of this month. So I do have time to do a bit more reading, but I just need to get the TBR filmed. So a lot of the books are carried forward because I know I won't get time for them. So yeah. Let's just do the ones I have to read. So the first book I have to read in August is Feed by Myra Grant, and this is the Chloe's Crime Scene Corner pick for the month. If you're unaware, that's the book club I run, and I will link the announcement video down in the description where I announce this book as August pick. So this book is a zombie story that starts off in 2014 when cancer has been cured, the common cold has been beaten, but in doing so, something new, something terrible has been created that no one could stop. And I think it sounds like a really good time. I love zombie stuff. Normally I just watch zombie shows, but I really want to get into zombie fiction, and this sounds really, really good. The next book I have to read is the Patreon buddy read. So every month my top 2 tiers pick a book that we're going to buddy read for the month. It was a tie this month between 2 books, but I decided let's get the chunkier one on there while I can. So we're going to be reading Docile by K.M. Sparrow. So this was actually a gift from Ro for my birthday this year because I know she loves this book. And yeah, I don't know too much about it because I try and stay away. I do have an incredibly floppy paperback though, so I'm loving life. The tagline of the book is "There is no consent under capitalism. To be a docile is to be kept body and soul for the uses of the owner of your contract. To be a docile is to forget, to disappear, to hide inside your body from the horrors of your service. To be a docile is to sell yourself to pay your parents' debts and buy your children's future." It is about a society where you work as a docile to pay off debt, but your debt can be handed down from previous generations. So if somebody in your family has built up a lot of debt, then you are kind of forced into this servitude kind of situation. It sounds really like dense. I'm quite excited. I basically got in on the hype because of how many people loved this. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like it, so I feel like reading it with the patrons is going to be a very, very good idea. Next up, as I have been doing every month for the considerable past couple of months now, I am taking part in By the Angel Along, which is hosted by Becca over at the Becca Fowl. So the book for August is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, of course, and this is the 3rd book in the Infernal Devices series. This is going to be the last one that I am rereading, but saying that, I'm currently reading Clockwork Angel. I haven't read Clockwork Prince yet. So August I need to read Clockwork Princess and potentially Clockwork Prince, which is fine. I can hopefully do that, hopefully. But these books are the Shadow Hunters, which are a group of people that are trained to hunt and kill demons. There are also vampires and werewolves and warlocks and fairies in this world, but the Infernal Devices themselves are set in Victorian London, and I really enjoy that part of the story. So yeah, I have both of these beasts to read in August, as well as these 2 beasts. And the final one I have to do before I get onto the readathon I am taking part in, because do I have any chill? No, is my Patreon TBR jar. So this is the top 2 tiers of my Patreon. Pick a book that they would like me to read from my unread TBR and I pull one out a month to read. Let's not talk about whether I'm up to date. We're just gonna pick another one. Okay, that one. I've got two. Ah, this one. Oh, it's a nice easy one. Thank you, Mal. So this is Crazy Mal's pick, and it is I Heart New York. So this is I Heart New York by Lindsay Kalk, and this is about Angela fleeing her cheating boyfriend and clutching little more than a crumpled bridesmaid dress, a pair of Louboutins and her passport. Angela jumps on a plane, destination New York City. And I have wanted to read this for a while. It's one of Rachel's favourite series, maybe not favourite anymore, but comfort series. So that's why I bought it. I've had it for a while. It's time to finally read it. I could use this as a prompt in a readathon, but I do have another book that I also said I was going to read in there, so we will see. So now we get on to the exciting stuff. Now is probably not the time for me to be taking part in readathons, but the lovely Victoria from What Victoria Read is co-hosting a readathon, and I couldn't not support her, so I am taking part in it. How I will find the time, I don't know. But Victoria is co-hosting the Summer Mixtape Readathon, which she's co-hosting with Leanne, Jean and Charlotte. All the information will be linked down in the description for you if you'd like to go check it out. But there is a bingo board, and I am going to obviously try and complete every prompt on this bingo board. Again, where's the time coming from? Your guess is as good as mine. So this is running from the 1st to the 14th of August, and I'm actually still at college till like the 9th. We can do this. There are 4 self-care prompts and 5 reading prompts, so I'm going to talk you through the reading prompts and I'll discuss the self-care prompts in vlogs as the readathon is happening. But the first reading prompt is to read a book with nature on the cover. So I have gone for If You Change Your Mind by Robbie Weber. We've obviously got the ocean here. Definitely counts as nature. But this is an ARC I was sent a pretty long time ago now. It came out in May. My life has just been hectic, like it just hasn't happened, and I'm so sorry. But this is a story about Harry. It says to achieve his dream of becoming a screenwriter, Harry will have to avoid distractions, also known as boys, this summer, and finish the script he's preparing for a prestigious screenwriting competition. But then the cause of his first heartbreak, Grant, returns with a secret that could change everything. To complicate things further, new in town Logan is charming and sweet, making Harry question everything he knows about romance. As Harry tries to manage his feelings for Grant and Logan, he realises life doesn't always follow a script. And I'm hoping this is a quite easy, quick read. It definitely feels like it. It feels like it's going to be a pick-me-up while I'm at college and just need to de-stress. So very excited about this one. Next up, we have to read an unseasonal read, and I'm going for A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. So this was a Patreon TBR jar pick a couple months ago that I still haven't gotten to, and I do fully intend to, just time has ran away from me. And you know, I will not let these books go. They are remaining on TBRs. This one I'm counting as unseasonal because seasonal to me is contemporary. Like this is a very, very seasonal summer read, but this, I don't even know what genre it fits in. Weird fantasy, I believe. So I'm definitely counting this as unseasonal, and I say it fits that prompt. I still don't really know what this is about. An extraordinary novel of love, loss and hope. Definitely not seasonal in my opinion, but hopefully it's quite short. There's not many words on the pages. Hopefully we can get through this. Then the cutest prompt I have ever heard. So what I haven't been saying is, as it's a mixtape readathon, all of these prompts are based on songs. I did not write the songs down, but this one is the cutest because Victoria loves the song Cake by the Ocean. Great song, but she really did think it was about cake. It's not about cake. So this prompt is to read a book about food or a spicy book. So I've gone on the spicy book route because I thought I'd need another pick-me-up, and I've gone for Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. This was a gift from the lovely Becca, I'm sure it was, for my birthday? Yes, my birthday from Becca, I'm so sure. So this is a retelling of Princess Jasmine and Jafar. It's very short, and apparently I've just seen the words part my legs, so I think it's purely spicy smut, and I'm going to take this away to college and hopefully read it in one evening when I'm just sat relaxing after my busy day. So this is my spicy book or book about food. Maybe there's food involved, who knows. Okay, so this is where I'm actually going to switch out a prompt to mean I have less to read. So the prompt was to read a book in a different country, and I was going to go for The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West because I knew this would be a really quick contemporary, but this isn't... There's a delivery van. Okay, delivery van has gone. But this book, what I was saying, isn't on my TBR for any reason apart from the fact it's a book in a different country. So I am going to drop that one and instead fill it with I Heart New York by Lindsay Kalk. New York, America, obviously different country. Don't feel like we need to discuss that in more detail, but yeah, substituted that one in to knock one book off my TBR. And the final reading prompt is a free choice or to read a book based on a favourite summer song. So I have gone for Meet Me in the Middle by Alex Light. I will say the song Meet Me in the Middle, I don't even know if that's what it's called. I'm singing it in my head. It's not one of my favourite songs in the world, but this is the song title and it's a free choice, and this is one I have just missed the publication date for by the time that I will read it because it comes out the end of July. So excited to read this book. I almost bought a finished copy when I was at Yauk because it sounds really, really good. But this is about Eden and Katie. And Katie gets in some sort of accident and Eden becomes closer to her best friend's brother, Truman, who is an artist, recluse, the boy with the innocent smile and the dangerous eyes. And again, just feel like that's going to be a very potentially hard read with the trauma aspect and the accident, but as a YA contemporary, I'm sure I will speed through it, and Alex Light's books are very easy to speed through. So that's my TBR for the month. Little bit ambitious, but you know what? We're going to go out with a bang on this reading section before we start getting heavy into college. So I am going to cross all my fingers that this is going to work. I'm going to try my hardest, and I will keep you updated with weekly vlogs as to how that's going. So please do let me know, are there any books on this TBR you can't wait to see my opinions on? I would love to hear in the comments. But on that note, that's all I have time for today. So thank you very, very much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.